Continue our awesome chat, guys. Of course, part two, Rogue Actions. We're still rocking and rolling. We ain't done yet. We're only halfway through. Please smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. We really, really appreciate it. We're under 400 subs from 10K. I need your help. I need your help, guys. I'm begging. I'm pleading. I'm so close. Help me. Help me, I'm Kenobi.
Look at this
Help
poor
me,
man who doesn't even have 10,000 subscribers.
Oh, it
Help
would be
this
great.
poor
It'd be
man.
something that honestly I never think we'd ever achieve. We're that close. We can touch it. I can feel it. It smells fantastic. We're almost there. Need all your help, guys. Get your comments in. Thumbs up. Everyone's a winner.
You know what
Smells
happens when you have 10,000 subs, right?
What's that?
When you meet a new girl, you can be like, I have 10,000 subs. And then Mrs. H comes in and she's so mad at you.
Yeah, Mrs. H, I've already said, hey, I got 9,600. And she goes, I don't care. That's exactly the answer, straight up, guys. It's unreal. We got some cool topics to talk about today. We've had a really, really good chat about the Malgus packs coming, and we've gone over the Conquest, had a bit of a look at that, and of course, that fantastic little frame tear for our boy Cubs mid GAC,
Might have
which
cost
is
me a grand arena.
absolutely bull. That's what it is, straight up. It's crazy stuff. But let's get down to it.
Before Heinzie, I got to show you. Look at this. I got a tattoo.
Oh, that's awesome.
First tattoo ever.
Did it hurt? How'd you go?
I cried. I was like, ah!
Cry? Really?
No.
Did you really? I hope not.
It wasn't too bad. There are a couple parts. The way I describe it is a couple parts my butt cheeks clenched a little bit. I was like, whoop.
Yeah, that's fair. It's more, it gets hot. It's the heat. Like, it's sort of the skin heats up a bit. That's what I found anyway.
I didn't feel that at all.
I've got all, I don't know if you can see it there. Sorry.
Yeah, are those your kids' names?
Yeah, I got the kids and all that on there.
Love it, man. That's awesome.
Eventually
I want to do an Arbish tattoo with my kids' initials on it, but I kind of want to wait until we're done having kids for sure, so I get them all in there.
That's actually a good idea because you don't want to go too early with that, Cubs. Otherwise, you'll never hear the end of it.
Yeah.
What happened to me, Dad? That never goes well. All right, let's get down to it. Let's talk about. I'm a bit confused. Cubs. I really am. We've had Sortie drop last week. Okay, There's been videos everywhere, and Sortie's bloody better than I thought. On release, I had a bit of a read through. I thought, do we really need it? Conquest, bonus, character, blah, blah, blah. Like, I thought, not too fussed. I think everyone's proven now it's been unlocked, and there's been a lot of awesome people done some great tests with it, and she's pretty damn fine for non-separatist droids. But we now got Malgus, of course, as our Conquest character. We've got Kenobi, the TV show, 2 weeks away. Right? 2 weeks away right now. Should there not be more Kenobi hype right now? I'm a bit confused why we need to go down the old Republic path at this time when really we should be celebrating our boy Space Jesus coming back to our TV screens, right? I'm a bit confused, Cubs. Obviously, it's for some sort of big requirement. That's what I'm expecting. However, are you as confused as I am as to the timing of rocking along with old Republic characters? Because it's been years since we've had some old Republic characters, right?
Yes and no. So, yes, in the sense that it does feel like it came out of nowhere. But in terms of like the Kenobi show coming up and why aren't we focusing on Kenobi, it actually makes sense to me that we're not focusing on Kenobi yet because I just don't think CG knows what to focus on with Kenobi because they don't have early access to that information. So I think typically what we've kind of seen with these shows is maybe they're able to release a character or two, but they see the show and then they're able to kind of figure out what they want to do with that content. And so I don't think they know exactly what they want to do with the Kenobi stuff yet because they haven't seen the show. And so I can see them focusing on Old Republic for a little bit. Kenobi show's going to hit and then give it a couple months after the Kenobi show and then we'll start seeing more of that. Now, is that the best way to do it? Probably not, but I think that's kind of the way that this probably works for them. I don't think that they have early information.
With that being said, when we compare that to, we had obviously the Book of Boba Fett, right? Earlier in the year, okay? When we had Boba, okay? We had Book of Boba drop. We haven't had anything from that now recently, have we?
Yeah,
I mean, we haven't had anything. And when that's the thing that's frustrating. I mean, we should be, when Bad Batch, the TV show came out, man, Bad Batch everywhere. Like they were everywhere last year.
Yeah.
As soon as the TV show was
released. Easy though because they already knew the characters.
They might have known the characters.
Notice how they avoided Crosshair completely. Why? Because they didn't know what's going on with him. Lucasfilm was like, you don't know what's going to happen with him. Just don't do anything with him. So that's why we don't have Crosshair because they didn't know.
And that's so. But we're almost 6 months down the track, right? We're coming up to almost 6 months now, and we haven't had any real additions from Book of Boba Fett. I mean, Black Chrysanthemum.
Has it been 6 months? Stuff.
Well, close to it. Came out in December, didn't it?
Oh my
I think it came out late December, right? So that ran over to January. So we're in May now.
Year's
So
flying by,
yeah,
man.
I know. Tell me
That's
about it. We're almost
crazy.
halfway there, brother. But
Yeah.
my point is that we've gone a hell of a long time now that they could have certainly developed characters. After the show was finished, by now, that could have dropped into this game. Make no mistake. They haven't yet. That's the thing. I'm concerned that we're going to overlap Kenobi completely. We're not going to get anything from that. We're getting Inquisitors. We know
Yeah.
that because, right? And that's it. But I just find it really, really strange that going forward, we're getting Grand Inquisitor. We're getting one character.
Yeah.
At the launch. I just see that a bit strange. And the Old Republic, it would have to be because there's a Galactic Legend coming Old Republic style. Otherwise, why do it now? It makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. Anyway.
Reading over the chat right now, a couple interesting theories is it's the 10th anniversary of SWOTOR, and they're trying to cross-promote games. And something I was thinking about is with Galaxy of Heroes, I feel like Lucasfilm has to know that no matter what they do, like this is such a hardcore group of fans playing this game that they almost don't even need to promote the shows because they know we're going to watch them. But if you can cross-promote SWOTOR and try to get Galaxy of Heroes players who are used to spending hundreds of dollars a week on this game and get them over to SWOTOR where they have microtransactions.
Yeah.
What makes more sense for EA?
Yeah, I get it.
It's all a big fat money sink, man. That's all.
Yeah.
Like we love these games and everything, but at the end of the day, what are they trying to do? They're trying to extrapolate as much money as possible out of this community. And what's going to get them more money? Us watching a show we were already going to watch, or get us over to SWOTOR and spend more money over there?
Yeah, I hear you. Let us know in the comments below, guys. What do you guys think? We'd love to hear your opinion. Is the timing strange? Am I just way off the mark? Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah,
we'd really, really love to hear your opinion. Make no mistake. We do check them every week. I have a scroll through. I keep an eye on it. So we do keep an eye on it. We really do. Let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next one. And of course, talking about. Well, okay. Lord of the Rings game dropped. CG's making it. Right. Congrats to them. Well done. Good work. What I will say is that I am a Lord of the Rings guy. I think I'm excited about it. I think it'll be great. Do I want to pick it up? We're going to give it a shot. I'm not quite sure how we're going to go with it yet. Very, very, very similar mechanics to this game. So it's going to feel like, something that we've already, it's going to feel like an old pair of shoes. It really is. Make no mistake.
Yeah, probably.
We're going to know exactly how it plays. It's going to be the same layout, same everything, new characters, new zones, new, cities, new towns, all that sort of stuff. It's going to be very, very similar to what we've got now. It's almost called the same bloody thing. I mean, let's be honest. So my question is, Cubs, and I want to ask you, we know that they've had a game in development for about 2 years. Yep. We assume it's this one, right? That's what they told us a few years ago. They're working on something else exciting coming up soon. That was about 2 years ago. They mentioned that. We are thinking that this is what that game was, right? That's just our...
I think we know that. Like, maybe they haven't said it, but like, what else would it be, right?
Correct. Well, something that might have failed and didn't go ahead. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to expect it, right? And assuming that this is the game, how many resources have been taken away from Galaxy Heroes to keep developing and create this game to get it to this point? That's the first question. The second thing is, how much going forward are we going to be even more affected, if at all? And that's a really, really important thing, because I think that there's so many things in this game that we need fixed, repaired, debugged, and we need a lot of new release characters still coming. And if they're going to treat this like number 2 on the list because they got a next shiny big thing that all of their main resources need to go into, I can see how a lot of the community will be pretty annoyed by that. And am I thinking too much into it, Cubs, or not? That's what I want to know from you.
Okay, so the short answer is we'll never know. Okay, they're not going to. If that's what happens, we're not going. We might be able to think, based on what we're seeing, like, oh, maybe it's this, but we're never going to know because we don't see the inner workings of CG, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the logical side of that I'm just going to throw out your way. Whenever you release a new game in this industry, the chances of that game failing are super high, right?
Yeah.
So how much sense and how much logic does it make for CG to divert all of their focus from Galaxy of Heroes to this new game that hasn't been proven yet, when this game is proven to just absorb so much money and has such a dedicated community?
Yeah, but if they can balance both, and that's the point. I mean, they're going to certainly try and balance
We don't
both.
know that they're going to be able to do that yet, though, and neither do they. Oh, gosh, I lost this battle. I shouldn't have autoed. Yeah, Conquest.
Oops.
I should have targeted 5s and then left.
Yeah, you got
but
caught out on that. Yes.
anyway, I don't think it makes any sense for CG to do that from their perspective, right?
Mm.
I think that they have hired new manpower, and I think that they've got the resources to be able to manage both. I think that's pretty much what it comes down to. Oh, was it
Fair
still
enough.
on auto basic? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had that on from earlier.
Oh, no, you're all over it.
That
Cubs.
probably
You're all
created
over it.
issues.
Gee, you
We'll try this
reckon?
again.
Gee, you reckon?
How many times? I wish it would default back and not stay on auto basic. But anyway,
Uh,
that's my answer. I don't think we need to really worry about that personally.
Yeah, should we be concerned? I think that's what everyone wants to know. I think, do we have a concern where
I
they're gonna
don't think we
strip
need to
everything
be
from this game,
concerned.
send
Like
it to
that.
the other one?
Yeah, no. To me, if you're in this industry, like you've already got a proven successful game, you're not just gonna throw away how much you focus on that game just because you got a new game coming out that hasn't been proven yet. Now, maybe if we look at Lord of the Rings, the new Lord of the Rings game, and that one starts being just like insanely successful, maybe we would see something like that. But until that's proven, I see such little logic for Capital Games to just decide to not do anything about that.
Yeah, be interesting, won't it? It'll be really interesting to see where it all plays out. Guys, let us know in the comments below. Do you think that that's the case? Are we overthinking it or not? Or are you a bit concerned as to, the future of our game? And I think everyone has the right to ask that question. And I think maybe it's something that, maybe at some point we'd like to hear from them, but they ain't talking to us right now. Make no mistake. Viewer's choice question. Let's get after this, Cubs. We ask this every single week, guys. You know how this works. If you go to our Discord server, the link is below. Shoot in the Discord server. There's a channel there called Rogue Actions Questions. Get your question in there. I take them from there every single week. Get them in there. Thank you so much to everyone that's contributed. We really, really appreciate it. Got a cool question from Obi-Wan this week.
Wait, Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
As in won the race. W-O-N.
Oh, okay. I know a guy named Obi-Wan. I thought it might be the same guy.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Cheers, Obi. Thanks for the question. Question is this. If CG decides to ease the gear crunch from gear 12 to gear 13, if. You ready for this, Half? You ready?
I'm amused by the premise of the question already, but go on.
Would you be okay with CG releasing Relic 10? The reaction says it all. That's so good. Okay. Relic 10 off. No. No, I'm sorry. We do need the gear crunch eased up big time yesterday. That needs to happen. 12 to 13 is disgusting. It really is. We need more stuff. And to bring in a Relic 10 is bull straight up right now, considering so many people, haven't unlocked Relic 9, right? A lot of people don't even have one yet, let alone go into 10. Not even close. A majority of people don't have a Relic 9. I think it's way too soon. Cubs, I'm sorry, mate. I didn't mean to jump in, but I had to rant a little bit.
So this is I'm telling you right now, this is what's going to happen. They will release Relic 10, and they will not ease the gear crunch.
Glitched.
That's just how this game works, guys. I'm sorry.
Sorry, brother. Try that again. I glitched out. I didn't hear a damn thing.
What I said is they will release Relic 10, and they will not ease the gear crunch. That is just how it works.
Oh.
So be ready for that.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
I don't support that, but that's just I fully expect that's what will happen.
Yeah, I hear you. Let us know in the comments.
We'll rage about it. We'll yell about it. It's ridiculous. It's bullshit. But ultimately, the whales will out on it still, and that's just the way it'll be. That's just the way it will be.
Let us know in the comments below, guys. Let us know what you guys think. I don't like hearing that, but hey, we can't put it past them, straight up. Cubs, always a wonderful episode, mate. Crazy week. It's great to be back. I had to put an APB out on Cubs last week. He went missing in action. Don't know where he went. Disappeared. Went out just sunning himself. Probably, went to the beach or something like that.
Oh, put
his thong on, started dancing the thong song. He did all that sort of stuff, as he does when the cameras are off. It's great to have you back, brother. Looking forward to being back again next week. Take care, bro.
man.
See you guys. Bye. Mwah.
Bye.